My name is Bronson Sandvik. I've been doing CrossFit for 2.5 years. I got into CrossFit because I had always actually hated CrossFit, but that was before I actually knew what it was. And then with Dallas Ham, we went to this church camp that we go to every year for all the youth group kids, and I needed to work out throughout the week. And he was like, "Hey, just come work out with me. I work out every morning." And he had like a set of dumbbells and a weight vest, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll do this. And then ended up coming back and watching a competition, and I thought oh, okay, I could do this stuff. It's not that hard. And then only ended up doing it and finding out how hard it actually was.
Coaching.
I knew right away that when I started CrossFit that it was something that eventually I'd want to be a coach or be a coach at, because just kind of fell in love with it right away, and I knew that I just wanted to kind of do it longer for myself and kind of get better and understand the movements more myself before I actually started coaching people, obviously. Or I wanted to feel more comfortable with the movements, basically, and always knew from the beginning that it was something I wanted to coach. I believe in CrossFit basically because of the fact that there's no training style out there that preaches the functionality of it. I feel like you go into a regular gym and you see a bunch of people kind of just doing stuff that they see on the internet, and that will definitely lead to injury in itself, but also when are a bunch of bicep curls going to come in handy in real life? So that's why I love CrossFit, is the functionality of it, but also the beach, but also because of the fact that there's always something to get better at. Once you figure out how to walk on your hands, it's all right, how can I become even more efficient at walking on my hands? Or once I learn a muscle up, it's okay, how can I string some muscle ups together, and just stuff like that. And that's the main reason I love CrossFit. There's just always something to get better at. My favorite thing to coach would probably be any Olympic lift. So snatch or clean and jerk, just because of the fact that sometimes a member's one cue away from kind of having it click in their head. And once you see that light bulb pop on in their head, it's just a really good feeling. Fran was not my first CrossFit workout, but it's my first benchmark workout that I vividly remember. I had a bad habit of underestimating CrossFit workouts, and I always use the phrase oh, it doesn't look that bad. And so me and Dallas, we used to train together every single day, at 7 a.m. And there was this one day we worked out, and I had just learned how to do butterfly pull-ups, and I ended up tearing my hands super, super bad. And then we were talking afterwards, and he's like, "Oh, you haven't done Fran yet?" I was like, "No, what's Fran? I have no clue what it is." And he said, "Oh, it's thrusters and pull-ups, 21, 15, 9. And I'm like, that can't be that bad. There's no way it's that bad. It's 2 movements. And my hands were all torn up, and he's like, "All right, do it right now then." So I taped up my hands, and I was like, no way it's that bad. Finished the set of 21 thrusters, and I'm like, all right, that's not too bad. Then I got 5 pull-ups in and dropped and said, oh, I'm going to throw up right now. Didn't throw up, but my Fran was over 6 minutes, and still to this day haven't redone Fran. I've done versions of Fran, but not actual Fran.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
It's a gym.
It's a
people
gym.
working out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need to. There you go. So how it really went down was this fool.
That was exactly how it went.
That's not how it went.
I thought that was exactly how it went.
No. So we got finished with the workout, and I was saying how bad Fran was because I had just recently done it. And then I told him my time, which I don't feel is that good. 3:30, 3:33, whatever I got. And this fool thought he could beat it. And that's when he was like, oh, let me try this. And I was like, all right, do it right now.
That's not how I remember it. How I said it is how I remember it.
Yeah, but that's not what happened.
Well, could you beat Dallas and Fran now? You haven't done it since?
No. Could I beat Dallas and Fran now?
Head to head.
I'd have to sell my soul, but I think we might tie. 3:30? No, not right now. No. We're not doing this right now. No, we are not doing this right now. No!
We're gonna finish this.
Oh yeah.
See you guys.
I got the mic. Hey.
But that was good. It's good. It's better than last time.
It was 10 times. What was your time?
2:15.
My money was on you. It was 2:49.
See how that changed?
What?
See how that changed? My money was on you.
My money was on you from the beginning. There's no point. I thought I was gonna win. 10 reps in. And then you passed me. I was like, it's done. It's over. I can't clamp that. Here we go. Oh!
So, my brain just start working again.
I know. I would say that's a tough one, actually. What are the benchmarks? It's like, I like Diane.
Oh yeah.
21:59 of 225 deadlifts. Amanda, actually, yeah, Amanda's my favorite one. I need to retest that one too. 975 of squat, snatch, and ring muscle ups. Probably Amanda. I can't feel my forearms. That hurt. Okay. I continue to coach because it's one of those things that, like, I love seeing, like I said earlier, kind of things click for other people. Like getting people to do things that they didn't necessarily think they could do. My first experience with getting somebody to do something that they didn't think they could do. Oh, wow.
Why are you so tired?
Because we just did Fran. I was watching Cops. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I was like, why don't you jump on the box? She goes, oh, I just don't want to. The box is too tall. I was like, grab a smaller box, put a plate on there. And then she ended up doing that. And like to this day, I never see her do box step-ups. She just does that because it's just a mental block. But I like getting people to do things that they didn't think they could do themselves. Normally, Friday mornings, Monday, Wednesday evenings, and then on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I run our kids class here. Kids class started last summer of 2019. And it started because I've actually been a PE teacher for the last 2 years as well. And kind of goes hand in hand with coaching, and then just kind of had some kids there that I was able to bring into here and then get enough to where we can grow it to a kids class. We got about 14 kids right now. But it kind of started from there, just with my job translating over to what I do here. I figured why not start a kids class if we can get it big enough. My name is Bronson, and I may have lost to Dallas at Fran, but I don't have a tattoo on me.